Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family, to Rayan Cherki Transfer Explained. Rayan Cherki was born in 2003, meaning he's 20 years of age. This is still a young player, a starlet, someone that will grow into a much better player. He has 3 goals and 9 assists in 23 games, which obviously is not the best, but we're not stats merchant here on this site, and Cherki impacts the game in way more ways than goals and assists. And Cherki can obviously play multiple different positions. He's versatile, and that's one of the reasons why Luis Enrique wants to have him at Paris Saint Germain. He can line up as the right winger, he can play as the number 10 if we do play that, or like the offensive 8, but he needs to work much harder if he's gonna play inside of the midfield. He can potentially also play on left wing. He's played some games there at Lyon at left wing, obviously not his preferred position, but if we ever need to play him there, we could do that. And also, but not least, obviously as a right winger, sometimes Dembele has been used more centrally, and I think Cherki can definitely be doing that at Paris Saint Germain. If you take a look at his FPRF stat, we can see that in shot creating actions, 90th percentile, shots total 88th percentile, and assists in 85th percentile. Progressive passes 96th percentile, and best out of them all is 99th percentile when it comes to successful take-ons. He's one of the best dribblers in Europe's top 5 leagues, which is his biggest strength, how he can just manipulate the ball, attract the opposition, attract defenders, and then let it go to someone else, and then a dangerous attack happens. Very similarly to Ousmane Dembele. Here's data MB stats. We can see that key passes best, offensive actions best, carries best, dribbles best, has to work on his goal scoring and assists as well. But his XG, XA is really good. What that means is his teammates' finishing should be a bit better. He is creating enough chances for them, and they're not converting as they should be. And when it comes to MPJ, I just think he doesn't get that many goal scoring opportunities per game. If we compare Rayan Cherki to Ousmane Dembele, we can see that they're both very similar players when it comes to attributes and what they impact the game. Dembele better assister, but when it comes to non-penalty goals, pretty much both the same. If we compare Cherki to both of our wingers in Ousmane Dembele and Bradley Barcola, we can see that Dembele pretty much dominates in every single category. Rayan Cherki only first in one single category, which is dribbles completed, and majority of the other stuff he's second in place and a bit behind in goals and assists when it comes to Bradley Barcola. But we can see that Cherki, what he is, at least by the stats and by the eye test, he is someone that is very similar to Dembele. He will give you progressive carries, progressive passes, shot creating actions, dribbles per game. He will give you all of that, just not as much, just not as well and as consistently as someone like Ousmane Dembele. But he definitely proves that he's a great player, with him having better stats than Bradley Barcola, who plays for a better team in PSG. Let's jump into reports. Breaking: PSG's made an offer to Lyon for Rayan Cherki worth around 50 million euros plus 3 million in add-ons. The Frenchman wants to leave Lyon this summer, and Lyon is open to selling him. Rayan Cherki has already spoken with Luis Enrique via video conference, also reported by Gemelia earlier today. PSG's offered 50 million plus 3 million in add-ons. For the moment, talks are stuck on a future sell-on clause that Lyon wants to include. Just in, PSG's offer to Lyon for Rayan Cherki is 50 million in total, add-ons included. However, talks are currently stalled since Lyon wants to include a 30% sell-on clause, which PSG categorically refuses. Nasser Khalifa does not want Rayan Cherki for different reasons, confirmed Santi. So far, Nasser Khalifa has always blocked any deal from happening because he does not really like Cherki's clan and those close to him, Jamie reported yesterday. So we can take away from all the reports is that Rayan Cherki wants to leave Lyon. Lyon are open to selling Rayan Cherki. Paris Saint Germain are so interested, they've already made a bid. Luis Enrique has had a video call with Rayan Cherki, who is eager to join Paris Saint Germain. He's also had some discussions with Bradley Barcola of former Olympique Lyonnais, his teammate, obviously talking about the integration and adaptation to coming to Paris Saint Germain. But there are 2 stumbling blocks at the moment. Olympique Lyonnais want a 30% resale clause, which is a lot of money. Like when we had resale clauses for Nkunku and Diaby, it was only 15%, but they want a reportedly 30% sell-on clause. What Paris Saint-Germain has to do to remove that issue, just give them more money, either in bonuses, either in transfer fee, or maybe opt for being okay with the resale clause. But I think this problem will soon be solved. But for the other part is that Nasser Khalifa is blocking this transfer at the moment because he does not want Faisal Amari to come back to Paris Saint-Germain. Faisal Amari is obviously Kylian Mbappe and Ethan Mbappe's mother and was the agent for both of the players. So Nasser Khalifa has a history with her, obviously, and she just went away. Ethan Mbappe, obviously, his contract has run out and will be leaving Paris Saint-Germain. And Kylian Mbappe has already left the club for Real Madrid. But Nasser Khalifa, now that he's fixed up everything, now that he's thrown out the girl, the woman from the PSG, he doesn't want her back, obviously. But I don't know how this will be resolved. Because if Lucho and Campos want the player and Cherki wants to come, and even a bid has been made, I don't really know what Nasser Khalifi could do. But he does not want this to happen. That's all I can say. Will this stop the transfer from happening? I don't think so. I think both problems will be having a solution soon to come by. Obviously, Rayan Cherki will go from Lyon to PSG for a transfer estimated of 15 to 25 million, and the probability of this signing will be around 85% in my opinion. Why? Because Rayan Cherki wants to leave, Lyon wants to sell him, PSG have already made a bid, Lucho, Campos want him. It's just small stuff in between the two clubs at the moment, and Rayan Cherki should soon be finalized as a Paris Saint Germain player. That's been it from my boy PSGINT for Rayan Cherki Transfer Explained. Make sure to watch this podcast we recorded yesterday, talking more in depth about the signing of Rayan Cherki whilst answering your questions. That's been it from my boy PSGINT, and as usual, allez Paris!